in my opinion.
I don't think he'll make top 8.
I don't think he'll make top 12. But I think we need to see him there to really like...
Yeah, because particularly as we saw him at the Media Market Moscow LAN, he didn't win it. I don't even think he got to the final.
I think he was like 5th or 6th as far
exactly.
as I remember.
So that in itself, just the fact that he was only in the top 6 in the CIS region, let alone the world, he needs to step up.
Oh, definitely, because in Quake Live he was definitely one of the greats at the end as well.
But still,
and he's a personality that people... He's been controversial over the years, but I think right now he's got quite a big fan base.
But yeah, I mean,
I've
got a massive amount of respect. I think he's a great player.
Yeah.
But if you're not proving it, then it's all irrelevant.
Yeah, completely. Definitely, yeah, shows you deserve that spot over at Dreamhack Win.
Please do.
We did see some pics just a moment ago. I saw that things looked a lot more colourful on Xron's side, where he had
he loves his skins.
Yeah, the Nyx, the Anarchy, and the Doomslayer, and he's got them nice. He's got the Ruby Nyx, which I'm really jealous of.
What?
The Ruby Nyx skin, because you can't get that anymore.
Why? Because
it was a QuakeCon kind of thing, around sponsors and things like that. And
I couldn't give a damn about skins.
What are you talking about? These are amazing. I want the Nyxes. I'm trying to collect all of them, slowly but surely.
Pokemon.
Well, but better.
You're a loser.
No. I think they're good, and I need to get the Lore Scrolls as well. But putting that aside,
get help more.
we have got Xron versus Inns here in the qualifying game, and they're starting up on Blood Run. We're checking out Xron off the beginning, where he's got Anarchy, and actually going up versus Anarchy as well.
The one thing I will say about skins is I think some of them make it slightly difficult to see opponents sometimes. I know they've made the outline a bit brighter, but still. That's my opinion.
I'll see. Is that the one secret? I don't know.
Probably, actually, yeah. I should try it. Collect skins.
Yeah, he loves them. He's obsessed with them. He's not quite able to land those shots right at the end, but Inns is certainly a bit under pressure armor-wise, and he just wants to chase it. He sees the armor in front of him, he's like, no, I'm going to go in, I'm going to try and get this kill. That was very, very close.
Wrong weapon choice.
Oh my god, he just got a bit of extra damage at the end and almost ended up killing himself. That was unbelievably close.
But that's what we talked about at the very start. Ron messed up a little bit, but this speed, Inns just can't. They didn't even hit him there. Inns cannot deal. I mean, not many people can deal with that, but particularly Inns struggles.
Yeah, if he could land a rocket or something and slow it down, then things would be different. Oh, the punches come in, and Xron trying to deal with this accordingly eventually gets there.
Again.
Oh, that looked messy.
Inns just needs to unbind that ability.
Yeah, it's not been very friendly to him today. I think he's had 1 or 2.
I don't think he's got a single frag with it. I might be wrong, but I don't think.
I know. I'm pretty sure it's 1 or 2. But the amount of times he's tried, it seems like nothing in comparison. Oh, the Mega
nice.
Take it right behind, looking for that LG at the end, but won't be able to make it.
LG was painful to watch.
Trying to enforce the shaky LG.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
It was so bad to watch.
Armor behind, and looking like he's able to get a bit of control himself. Trying to land a bit of extra damage in that arm. Oh, the health, the mega health was up in a moment, but it does not seem to matter. Xron manages to take a round.
To fight.
And we'll catch him off the beginning of round 2.
Round begins in.
Yep. When
3,
Inns can't afford to take these fights unless their family in his favour, because Xron's aim is a lot better.
Right off the beginning, he lands another one.
Oh, painful. But he has held on to the ability on Inns' side.
If he can land a shot here.
Great.
Oh. So close.
I guess it makes sense in a way, because even if he uses it, he's still dead if he gets hit by a rail. So
I mean, there's maybe some arguments saying you want to slowly get your health ticking upwards, but that's much more relevant in like a death match.
I haven't seen that have an impact.
Yeah, indeed. There's going to be the injection used, but I think he took the item at the same point, and that almost cost Ron his life. But he gets out there, he's not going to use the injection.
I hear it.
Okay, from a distance. It was in the background there. Well, I can't see it, but it's definitely there. Oh, the rail.
Nice.
I see. I'm feeling a bit more urgency on using that. Nail gun coming out, and what happened to Inns? He was just spinning around wildly, flailing the nail gun about. That wasn't pretty for him. And he's sat.
Oh, wow. The pummel!
There we go. Nice little trap from Inns. He's going to have to now go against the Doomslayer, though. He's on the success rate with the Doomslayer Berserk.
Hear it as well. He missed the jump though.
It just looks amazing and hilarious at the same time.
Nice bit of damage. Well, I like that final chip that he was trying to do there.
Tried it in the end. Alright, that rail, that matters for sure. That puts him on a railable status and he's not even dropping down for this.
Oh, nice!
The health bubble that was taken in the corner though.
That was
saving
a
Xron.
headshot.
Gorgeous work by Int, and he's going to try and find him now. I think Xron smelt something over there. Oh, the rocket with landing was brilliant, but maybe that's going to have an impact now. Great chase though from Int.
Really, really great. Again, I enjoy the aggressive use of that Ghost Walk. We need to see more of that for sure.
Int.
He's there.
Oh wow, I thought he went around the corner. Jeez. I thought he moved around the side and gave some respect, but not at all then.
Prepare to fight.
I couldn't even see him in the corner just then.
Trino went full neutrino.
Going on. Yeah, he did.
Begins in
Oh my god. Alright, so In's got himself an in to this
round
map.
3. Fight.
With tied rounds on the board. I'll go back to the Anarchy versus Anarchy. Dropping. This is a bad move. He's used the injection and surely has brought some respect. He hasn't at all. Xron seems to have had no problems at all taking out Inz's Anarchy.
Yep. Just no respect. Nice rocket.
Oh, the follow-up rocket. He used the injection but couldn't escape the direct. 24 health left. And Xron choosing not to go with the Doomslayer himself. Might be able to finish him over here.
Really nice.
Surely find it. One rocket, two. That's going to be it. Xron with 2 frags in this round. Mega up also. Have to wave goodbye to it. And he hasn't got the Ghost Walk ready for himself. That was a beautiful shot actually from Inns, but that is going to allow Xron to make it out a bit, stack up, see where life takes him.
But Ron has the Ghost Walk up.
There it is, yep.
And there is 25 seconds for in, so he can make good use of this.
Would have been an impressive shot to land. Definitely wants some armor, and I think he's deciding, yep, Ghost Walk on. Oh, the follow-up.
Not
2
worth
HP.
it.
Alright, he's going to get that little health bubble on the side. Oh, this is going to be a trap. He can't move into that. I think he's stuck over here. He's going to be down to his Doomslayer in just a second.
Perfect play by Inns.
I think Ron was asking a bit too much, thinking that those 225s are going to be safe and available to get.
Yeah, but Inns is just playing nice and steady, working out what the priorities are for Ron. And he's not committing himself to them, he's just making sure he does massive amount of damage if Ron wants to get the armor, or then go for the health. Oh, look at that.
That was a great jump there by him. He might be able to get a frag over there. 225 taken. The jump, big punch. He tries to land one.
He does land one.
Did he land? Okay, I was going to say.
He did a second.
Yeah, that was a bit close, but well managed actually by Inns. And 2-1 up for him.
Round begins in
I wasn't expecting to see the success from Inns versus
Not at all.
Ron.
I think that maybe Ron had a lot of success in their group games and thought it'd be just as easy. But we've seen Inns adapting and holding very strong.
I would be almost really proud of Inns, I really think. If he's able to make it through in this and get over to Dreamhack Winter. He's finding the shotgun frag, so for the first time ever, his Anarchy is able to take down Xron's.
He's playing extremely smart, and even there, when he has a weapon and stack advantage, he doesn't want to push in because he's giving respect to Ron. So he's playing positionally a lot more effective than Ron is at this point in time.
Ron's got to focus a little bit, to be honest, because throwing away an opportunity here, and he's been so aggressive the whole time. I'm not sure this kind of one-size-fits-all thing is worth going at all the time.
No, not at all. And this is what I mean when Inns has adapted extremely well, because once again, he didn't overcommit for that fight. It would have been very easy to firstly stick around by the rocket launcher, or secondly push in by the health. He was playing smart.
That rail at the end. A little bit of aggression coming out. There's a heavy armor up. Zron doesn't come out for further battering. Solid rail shot there from Xron, and another one, surprisingly enough.
Yeah.
Support him a lot of space. LG, 25 health to go. Maybe even the Berserker is something he'll contemplate at this point.
I think now Xron has realised that he needs to sit back a bit, and this is where we see these rail trades are really working out for him. The little chip damage as well, so...
I think his aim is great as well.
Oh, his aim is great, and now he's beginning to use that more rather than just pure rush.
Oh wow, he finds him in the air. That was a huge risk though from...
After praising him.
Yeah. That was like a move of desperation.
It was unnecessary.
I don't really see what the end got. Okay, after he got the armor, then what does he do? He has to dismount anyway.
I think he just thought that Xron had backed off. There was no way you would take that if he pushes around.
Yeah. Certainly right on that one. Xron now in the driving seat himself. Looking for some extra LG damage. He might even get the frag. Almost gets it, about 30 health left.
Good use of the Berserk.
Stopwatch.
2 big items for him. Pop up on the LG ammunition. This is 1 stacked Doomslayer. Oh, he gets the rail shot off that. All those resources that Inns just took for nothing now. And if you can follow him out, spotted him. Unbelievable shots that we're getting from Xron right now. Absolutely awesome.
It's his rail that's really kept him in the game so far.
Inns is he's settling down on that blood ball and just trying to slowly regenerate.
I think he knows he's there.
Yeah, he's surely got a good idea. There's the Megas there. I want to lose out on that. Yeah, I mean, he had that figured out. That wasn't a difficult puzzle to solve. But, you know, having said that, Inns has come out a bit on top control-wise. Not much, though. There's very much contested, I guess. Mega shortly up, though. Don't know if Xron can buy his way onto this. He would need some pretty extraordinary damage to make him sweat. Mega's taken. That was just after he took Mega that the tail landed.
This is a lot more respect coming out from Xron now.
Oh, the follow-up rail from him was decent. And there's plenty of time, I say. I mean, there's an infinite amount of time, essentially. If these, oh, he walks through the teleporter. Inns, he's going to get the frag afterwards. Risky play there for Xron. Not paying off, and he's got a minute to go right now.
But look, this is, again, the crucial time. He needs to try and get some items. He can't afford just to hide.
What the hell is LG? That's going to broadcast, surely, his whereabouts. He's hanging around on the blood pool. Rail will miss. With 30 seconds to go. I think I'll do a little switch over to Rock.
He has.
So low, so weak at the moment. The rocket, he can't find it. Unbelievable. There's so little to go for him. The rocket from above, if he hit that rail, that would have been it, and that one as well. He's got to try and chase this one up further. But Inns, he might be able to play it on the teleporter now. He's going to surely guess at that.
Oh, he's not read him.
He's got 10 seconds, but there's so little time. Inns, has he done it? Is he going to be able to take a map off Xron? He's found him once though, 3 seconds to go, but it's going to taken down by the rockets. And Inns takes map 1 versus Xron. Wow. GG. Xron straight away says corrupted. We're going to time. And we're going to do things. We're going to do things straight away. Xron letting this one slip slowly from his hands, maybe.
Yeah, it took him far too long to realise he was overplaying.
Yeah.
It was just, I think it was a bit of complacency, maybe, as we said, that he had quite an easy run in the groups against Inns and didn't appreciate the caliber of Inns as a player, and quickly the map faded away. So
I liked what Xron was doing then, when he did settle down a bit. Sure, his aggression sometimes when it works is great, but when he, towards that last round, when he really seemed to be starting to focus and maybe play more on Inns' level in terms of...
Yeah, that last round, but then you've already wasted 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Like, you've won one of them, which worked based on just aggression, but the other 2 you threw away.
Yeah.
Respect for Inns for playing around that, but it took you too long to then change back.
Yeah.
And that was something earlier today we saw him do very quickly, and it just took too long this time.
Yeah, I think from the beginning now, Xron's got to be thinking, oh, right, if I lose this map, it's done. You know,
yeah.
I've got 1 more qualifier, the EU and CIS qualifier in 2 weeks' time, and that's going to be highly
Yeah,
highly
you can't have that in
competitive.
your mind. This is a bigger chance.
Yeah, this is an enormous chance, and I'm already surprised Xron didn't make it through. And I know there will be other people who will be surprised. So he doesn't want to put himself on the sort of the list of possible chokers in the scene, on the likes of Demon, and so on and so forth.
Ouch.
Yeah, but
You're coming out with all the burns today.
well, I mean, Demon knows it, and he's fine with it.
Okay.
It's certified at this stage. But Xron right now, he knows he can.
He's
live up
approaching
to a higher
the
standard.
list of chokers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I think we're going to be moving into the champion picks as well. So let's take a look. Corrupted Keep. Is Ron going to go back to Sorlag? I know yesterday he said he was not.
I want to see it.
Well, we got Doomslayer.
I don't think he will. I think he's forfeited it now. But come on.
John doesn't go back on his word, surely.
Come on.
Well, it's going to be the Knicks now. Yeah, it is going to be the Knicks. And it's so much more colourful again.
Disappointed.
I like it from Ron. No,
You're
well,
a simple-minded peasant, aren't you?
No,
Easy
I'm
flip.
not.
Colours!
No, they're pretty. They're pretty. And I know. I'm glad that he's not going for Sorlag. If he's not comfortable with it, it's fine. But if he's getting battered with it, maybe it's because of that playstyle he was using.
One or two, yeah, maybe, exactly. Because you
Yeah.
can't just rush in, it doesn't do the same amount of damage. And that's exactly what I was saying to you earlier. Like, it doesn't work in the same way, but it doesn't mean it's not good. We've seen other players use it really effectively. And if you play slower with it, and you can build your stack up, then you can work well with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So we'll get started, though, in just a few moments here on this, what could be the final map if Inns is able to pull it out of the bag. And again, as I said earlier, would be, I mean, enormous respect to him, because it's not someone who initially, when I looked at the roster of players, that this is someone who could qualify, to the...
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
since Quake Champions is someone I've seen as good, but not someone as I've seen as qualification material.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
proved me wrong.
So, I mean, already looking brilliant. Can he go God mode on us right now? We're checking out Inns from the beginning, as he's going to be playing Anarchy versus Ron's Doomslayer. We've been seeing a lot of Anarchy versus Anarchy from the beginning, in Blood Run in particular. But Ron does not want to play things this way.
Got In's trap though. Oh, nice bait.
Lovely little move there.
Was.
All the damage. How does he find that much LG? Sick stuff there from Ron. And a chance to get a lot of items. He's not got much in the way of ammunition, but rockets. Not going to use them. Going to get the punch out. No more punch. He doesn't go for it.
Made it work.
Made Father ZSX proud.
How did that do nothing?
The little change of direction at the end there for Ron. And oh my god, that lightning gun definitely trumped what Inns was doing just then.
Oh,
That was a nice little play. He's going walking straight into him. Oh my god, I thought the pummel, I don't know if the pummel
must have
or the
known.
shotgun was coming out first.
he thought he could beat it.
Thought his speed was great
Yeah.
there, but not quite. Not quite at all. The thing is though, he's got a while until that ghost walks up. He's got a greater stack by a small measure. And he has to watch out. With that lightning gun absolutely battering him. I don't know if Sean's been able to take that just yet though. Looking for a mid-air. He's not quite going to find it.
Never
Mega's
seen so
up.
much. No, I thought he was going to try. He did.
Wow.
No way.
Very late play there from Xron. I'm not sure what he's up to at the moment, but one round in the way of Inns, and right now it's...
It's one of those
Play your life
situations
out.
where even if you see it, like you can't risk it.
Yeah.
You have to back off because of that. Like he was on like 1 health. There's no way you can drop onto that.
Like to give some kind of, I don't know, analogy in terms of what it'd be like if Inns beats Xron. Well, let's hold on a second because we've got a close fight. It looks like he might even win. Like, Xron is like in the A team, say, of the school football team.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's kind of there week in, week out. And, wow, okay, mutual frag. And Inns is kind of like, he's usually on the bench. And then imagine these guys then meeting in like the sort of the changing rooms, and then Inns actually knocks out Xron. That's what it'd be like.
That was the worst analogy.
It was accurate. I didn't want to make him seem
ever
like he was
heard.
on like the C team or something like that, because he's actually better than that. But he is like, he's more bench material on that level. Oh, Xron! So close.
I thought you were going to say
so
and then he went to a
curious.
different school and he got on their A team and then their A team won and then he
I
was
don't
the
want to
champion.
spend half an hour talking about the
Well, you
story.
pretty much did. You missed 2 kills.
No, I made reference to them. Now, Inns, he's looking to lock up one more frag to set himself on this second round. And then he can be the school football champion. He can do it.
God, it's been a long day.
Think of how proud his parents would be. Trying to chase down further damage now.
But a lot of
Inns
damage with
feels-
that machine gun.
He feels like he can be the aggressive one now. He feels like he's got like his rod wrapped around his little
He
finger.
has.
Oh, there is Ghost Walk around him. He's going to force it out just now.
Doom is a very strong champion.
Xron does manage to get himself onto the armor, has got no Ghost Walk available, and here come the punches. Can Inns do it? Can he buy himself the next round of this? He finds him, but it's not enough. Xron gets the kill. I think he missed one of the punches that was crucial to him picking up that.
He got...
Whoa.
Whoa, that was...
Oh, Xron, he might be able to buy this one back. He's looking for a little extra damage. The jump on the wall won't work.
Oh, it
Turns it around.
Far too eager. That's the one problem with Berserker. It does a lot of damage, but it's a little bit erratic if you're going to hit.
He could see that he was already counting down. One more round. One more round.
There's a strong reload time.
Slamming his face in like the locker door. And all like the other school children were cheering. Come on. Right up at the top, Xron looking like he's definitely got there. Nice little dodge work there. The shotgun was coming out from Inns, and I just don't think he should have been there really.
Which are there, you have to commit, and it's going to be...
Whoa, that vertical punch. I was pretty mad.
Yes, yeah. That was unexpected.
A little bit of chip and actually.
Oh, yeah, 1 and 1, 2 HP there. He is in a world of trouble.
Now Xron going to go for that hyper-aggressive style once again and think that this is the answer. He's going to play more carefully. I think he hears nothing. He's like, maybe I should.
He knows
calm
where
down.
he is there.
That was a nice little move by him. Yeah, I can hear you. I know exactly where you are. Seems like
Be dead.
there's surely going to be it.
Oh my god.
Oh, the rocket finds him. I think that was a direct in the end. So many items up. And I don't know if Inns is going to be able to race over to the armor time. He's going to get it, but it's going to be punished for it.
Yeah, he had to pop the Ghost Walk, which is a little bit of a pain.
That is a big price to pay.
Particularly against the Anarchy, because that champion can chase you down like no other.
I think Xron knowing that is going to be all over it. He's checking the usual spots. Rocket right behind. Slow to react to that one. And then here comes a cycle of items back up again. Xron got to be careful. You were saying earlier that his predictable routes can hurt. He avoids the bulk of that damage. However, Ghost Walk's being back up. Find a pretty nasty place for Inns to be in. But he just about finds the exit door.
He is living on the edge.
Yeah. Bit more splash as he worked it out where he is. Down below, that could have been a fairly simple chase. Looks like Xron's desperate to close this one out. He doesn't want to wait around or play the clock or anything like that. He's just after blood.
Yeah, he
And
knows.
likes the frag.
Yeah, exactly. When you know it's on the edge, there's nothing to work with. You need to make that time count.
Oh, that rocket. Armor does get taken in the end. Find him on the health bubbles. Usually a very dangerous place to be, but he managed to sneak in and out quickly.
But Inns is doing a good job. He's still got Ghost Walk up, so there is a big lifeline there.
Oh, there's
Nice.
a
He's in there.
Oh my god, that hurt.
That ticks fast.
It does, a lot. I don't know what the exact DPS is. It feels it's like a 40 DPS or so. It's rapid.
I never realized it was that quick.
Stand in the lava. Finds him. Has got the injection still. Does back
Now
out.
he's got control.
Xron surely going to want to do something about that. Another bit of damage. Still the injection to work with, but he's being very defensive now. You got a minute and a half. I mean, essentially, Inza's killed 2 minutes for his own defensive work, but now he's got to start buying himself a chance by getting a kill.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good point in that it does mount up the pressure and the risks you have to take.
23 health, injection now used. Watch out for the further damage.
He's got him.
Finds him somehow around the edge. Manages to get that damage going.
Good pick as well from Xron.
Oh, this still is dangerous. He's going to force out the Ghost Wall pretty early. The rocket to follow up. This is still hard way. I can't believe he's going for it. Ron? He got the kill though, and he had 1 left. So
1 minute warning.
you are mad. That was the most unnecessary thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, literally 1 shot.
That is crazy.
Round begins in
All
3,
right, Ron.
2,
You've
1.
got yourself a chance to get a map and to bring it to the tiebreaker. I think he realized that rocket was going to land square in his butt. I decided he wasn't ready for that kind of shit. LG, nicely done there, Xron, and it looks like Inza's trembling at the knees now in this map after kind of throwing it in the second round.
Yeah, just unfortunate. It was probably the right play, but
Oh my god. I think the punch landed, but
just for me, the consistency of damage from that ability is not good enough. If it's 1 punch you need, then fair enough. When it's 2,
yeah,
it becomes a much bigger risk.
you can kind of like dodge out of it.
Yeah,
It's,
that's what I mean, particularly.
not reliable, as you say. He might close this one out quickly. Found some good damage. Surely the Ghost Walk's going to be out soon. Xron actually weak himself. Disappears.
Yeah, I didn't even see how weak this one was.
Here comes Mega. Oh, a lot of damage. Forces the Ghost Walk out. He sees the Mega. He could have gone for it straight away, but decided just to back out. He could have had 2 items for himself.
Yep. Interesting decision.
LG on LG. Defensive rocket there. I don't think it hit, but it's good to mark his territory. Look again. Oh, he just about finds it. Didn't have to use the injection in the end. Has made it 3-1, and Xron seems alive once again. We haven't seen him win a single map throughout the qualifiers today, despite him obviously making it far in the tournament, and now finally gets one against Inns.
I
Both
would have
players
a
need map.
huge sigh of relief if I was Xron.
Yeah, but he's still got work to do.
Oh yeah,
players
this
right
is.
now.
I think we're playing Campgrounds, and that's not even the name anymore, is
Blood
it? It's changed like 3 times. Blood Covenant, and that was probably where we've seen Inns play his best Quake so far.
Yeah, it would be Inns' pick, and I think I can confirm that's what he's gone for. Yeah, it should be pretty nice. I'm not really expecting any switch-ups champion-wise for Xron, but we should probably see the Slash instead of the Anarchy for Inns, which, you know, could add a bit of flavour to
Might
this.
see a Slash from Xron. Doubt it. But
I don't know how much he tends to play Slash. It's obviously Claus who tends to play Slash.
yeah,
Element 2Z. And we know that Claus has got a wide champion pool in terms of what he's capable of working with. I just don't know how he feels about Slash.
maybe.
Really. But again, Solag, we've seen so much success from players like Razy and Victor and so on on this map. But he's already waved goodbye to
If it wasn't seen on either one of those 2 maps, it won't be seen on this.
Yeah. No, exactly. Visor could be considered.
Stop it.
I mean, maybe Xron was thinking about a
No,
little Visor.
I
action.
doubt it.
I mean, who would he substitute for that? He won't ever substitute Doomslayer. I think he feels that Nyx is such a
It's integral.
such a like.
And he won't leave Anarchy, so there you go. None.
He could leave Anarchy.
Really?
Okay.
He's been his most successful champion.
Okay, so Nyx would be the only one he'd probably wave goodbye to, and I think he kind of likes that as a safe bank and a sort of last champion to have.
Yeah, exactly. For
or
his
even
play
plays
style,
fairly
it
early.
works, where you can just sit back and defend. And I understand that. It's kind of your last resort fail-safe, but
Yeah.
that's the one I would always swap out first.
Let's take a look though what these guys are going to go for. Inns to pick first. Slash. All right. As expected. Nothing unusual so far. And
He's a real big Doom guy, fanboy.
oh, he is. Oh, he absolutely loves Doomslayer. He's played like 15 death matches in a row with him, just practicing him, so on.
Is that a lot? 15?
Oh, maybe more. like 10 minutes, 15 in a row. You're looking
Even
at
in
2.5
one day?
hours
Yeah.
in a row.
Yeah.
And then he'll do another 15,
Oh.
back to back.
The 30.
Just keeps on going.
Is that he's put it up?
But
15.
that's just how you measure them, you know. It's
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like
It's 1
containers of
15.
health. Yeah, one group of 15.
Okay.
I know that he was properly nerding up Doomsayer. You know, he likes to freshen his mind up, and because he's one of the sort of strat callers for his team in Sacrifice and one of the theory crafters, I think he likes to make sure he knows each champion as well as he can.
Yeah.
He just leaves Latromi and Claws to the Slash and the Anarchy.
He does the rest.
Yeah, alongside Silent Sep, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, I think it's important to play them a lot.
Oh no, I
Fuck that.
agree. I think no matter if you play them or not, it's very important for you to practice them.
Yeah.
So you know what it feels like and what situations that champion's weaker in.
I'd be very interested to see what Silent Sep ends up playing if they remove Sorlag from their kind of meta, because he was the Sorlag only player as well.
Still think it's got a
See how
good
they-
place in Sacrifice.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll obviously cross that bridge later on. But here it is, guys. It is the final map of the day between Inns and Xron to see who is going to be qualifying to the Quake Champions Invitational at Dreamhack Winter on the CIS side. We're checking out Inns to start with. He's going up versus that Anarchy early on. He did a bit of initial damage. But Xron waved goodbye to that fight. Oh, that's going to hurt a lot.
Oh, what a rail.
Wow. I thought that Xron was just able to sneak out of that fight, but was not to be. It's landing another shot. Can he follow up on this a little bit and get some extra damage? But it doesn't work out. It's no longer worth hanging around.
I'm absolutely fine with that. A lot of players probably would have, myself included, dropped in.
Just gone, come on,
Yeah, and
bring it on.
Would have died. Okay, that's super aggressive.
Wow, fair play from Xron for making that work. He just said, I want to fight right now, and somehow cornered Inns.
Yeah, I
Nicely.
don't think, I didn't even realise, I don't think Inns expected him to have a lightning gun. It was a very weird course he took, so...
And he just did that little jump across with a bounce pad. Stalled 2 rails in a row. Oh, I can't quite follow up the last one. Nice little drop actually from Inns to keep himself out of line of sight. That was already being on the ragged edge. So I'm surely going to start thinking about how to put pressure on the heavy. Up in 2 seconds. Inns. It's below, and I think
He's
yeah.
getting the hell out of there.
I am leaving. I'm leaving so fast. I'm going to pop berserk and just wet my pants almost. That was fast.
Oh, did not mean to do that.
We forgot the next jump there. Oh, okay. Give him an angle. He'll take it. I like that. His ammo nicely stacked up as well. I know that he's faltered a couple of times from not having ammo when he's expected to have it. So I think he's being a lot more conscious of that.
Yeah, he's not alone there. It's a common theme in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are those flying lizard things? They really distract me.
The Scrags. Yeah, Scrags.
Is what they call it?
Yeah, from
Scrags.
Quake World. They're quite cool.
Nah.
Oh, it's so negative all the time. That was a push. It's got to be a frag, surely. The berserk comes out at the end, but I think that was just press anything rather than actually thinking it was going to work.
I do that all the time on Visor.
Yeah.
I get into a fight and I just bash my...
I'm like, quickly. Well, I can see him anyway.
This
It doesn't
is
matter.
Let's go!
Use the ability. This is it. This one's just got the Nyx takedown, and he doesn't need to sweat over it too much. But that item's gone, mate. It's not there. Yep, just put your alarm clock on. It's coming back soon.
Just checking. He's going to check again. Yep.
The timing on that.
One more.
Oh, that was.
He leaves
pretty close.
just in time for it to spawn.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go back there in a moment. Oh, actually, it is up.
Nice Inns.
Inns is trying to get full coverage of the map at the moment. But the drop, that was interesting.
Unintentional.
He'll still win the race over to Armor. Oh, okay.
Rail.
He might rocket jump up even. That would be a good move for her if Inns doesn't go for it. Oh, this is a great move as well. He's getting the rocket, trying to find him going up the bounce pad, but nope. Gone lost on that one, and we've got Nyx versus Nyx now.
This is such a tough ask now.
For which player?
Oh, sorry. I for some reason, I still was looking at it. He had one left. Two left, sorry. I thought he had to.
Yeah.
Like, Ghost Walk and kill him.
No, in terms of time.
Yeah, no, then it's fine.
Time is no longer a value in this game. The last frag will seal the first round of this ever so important map. But what you got to think about if you're the players is not the prize that's sitting at the end of the tunnel. You've got to think about anything, but I say anything. You've got to think about just the game.
Oh, we popped it as well. That was probably a situation where I think it was slightly unnecessary, but it means they'll be both up at the same time now, so it's not the end of the world.
They're both going for the same thing just there. And Xron definitely reaped the benefits. Actually, they're both the cooldowns.
I think
they're identical. I think In's got one of them.
Stopwatch.
in terms of stack,
a couple of others.
Oh, nice. Cheeky.
He needs to get that armor though.
That was really smart.
It's a big shame that he wasn't able to land it just then. Okay, this could be good. And the counter Ghost Walk, not bad at all from Inns. The mind games going on between the two players right now. It's absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, they're both playing very calculated. It's great to watch.
A solid duel between the two. We're going to see it again from Ron. No, not this time. Ghost Walk back up. Certainly relieved. The armor there.
Force him off the bridge. That's why he strafed in, just to make sure to get him down, so then he can retake position. High ground. Yep. Ooh. I've never seen anyone do that. I think that's a nice move that a lot of players will start to copy now.
Surprised. Just get sprinkles of damage there with the lightning gun. The armor to spawn in a moment, finding him. The rail, he lands it so little HP.
Must be on like 1, but there's still the Ghost Walk.
He's got to find a 25. He's going to try back off, but that was a great bit of damage from Xron. That's kept him in this, approaching the 2-minute mark in this sudden death. The stamina these players have had to have going through this entire tournament. Oh my god, the Ghost Walk simultaneously. Hi guys, hi, how's it going? LG, rocket follow-up though from Xron, but it's Xron who wins the LG fight. So damn tight between the two of them. 7-minute round we just saw.
But your point about the stamina is key, because some of these guys have been playing 2 qualifiers today.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous. They've been playing the whole day, going through rounds after rounds.
My head hurts.
And, Inns has been playing through the lower bracket, so he's had even more games to play.
Yeah.
The stat is crazy, and really the relief at the end if you win, or the disappointment if you lose is so personal when you get into duel.
He knows exactly where he's going.
6 health. He's found him. The unbelievable rocket. I can't believe that. Saved him so nicely. LG, Xron, you absolute beast.
Word.
How did you make that happen? That looked like certain death.
Yeah, so far it's been super unfortunate for Inns. That was his frag through and through.
Well, he finds it. Gets revenge a little bit.
The Nyx on Nyx Ghost Walk is like the start of a Rocket Arena game. Where no one can do anything, but you can see each other.
Then you wait for the ghost again.
Yeah.
Rocket. This at the beginning when you're getting a bit of LG from Inns. That is definitely going to wear down Xron's stack a bit. Bit extra damage from Xron. Edging out, managing to hold on to most of what he collected, in fact.
Yeah, I just realised actually the complete change up from Ponza.
Oh, the drop. What on earth?
Nice.
Xron so aggressive and so little respect given, just diving into that.
He knew it was possible. I think he would have done it anyway, but as soon as the rail was missed, he was just dropping, because that reload time was sufficient for him to get on top of it before the weapons.
Yeah.
Speed, man.
Wow, just follows around, picks up another, and he's 2-0 up. It just looks like it's a formality for him right now, but I know the tensions are going to be, they're going to be pretty high. And even though Xron's a bit of a free spirit, deep down I know that he's anxious still.
Yeah.
He's going to think that he could win though. He's going to have it in his head that like he's the favorite.
Yeah.
Do it. And I won't take it back to the the soccer team analogy, but that's where we're at. Rockets. Inz is not landing the shots that he needs to. The LG from Xron.
I think that
marvelous.
is the right choice again, as you say, just not hitting the shots that he's found.
Oh no, this is going to be bad.
Inz is
Why?
berserk.
You're just a frag away now from going out.
Should rocket to
Third.
Yep.
The next qualifiers you do are going to be so difficult. And Xron right now, throw down the barrel of the, victory.
He knows it's there.
But he can't rush it too much. He can't force it at the moment. He can't go back to what he was doing versus base and just assume aggression will be immediately rewarded with golden jewels.
Oh, whoa,
okay.
Nice midair. Brings him back down to reality.
Not over. This is not over. I mean, Inz is going to be fighting for his life right now.
What's he doing?
I'm not sure.
Doesn't really matter, I guess.
Not anymore. No, he's picked up the armor. Mega's picked up at the same time. LG on LG. Ghostwalk is going to be used, and I think he's been spotted on the side. Moves around the corner. He can't hit the lightning gun at the moment. Rockets miss. Finds him on the exit, and he's not going to chase up immediately. Absolutely terrified for a second. He misses the jump and thinks, you know what? Maybe I'll double back again and see if we can secure a mega health. Not well engineered though by him to not die in that situation.
Yeah.
And get out. He even almost got the frag.
He was really close to.
I think he just spotted the blue hair.
I think you're right. Yeah, he knows exactly where he is.
Even though there's so much time left, he wants to get the job done quite soon. Ghostwalk, and he wants to time it just after.
Yeah.
Perfect timing from Inz. But he can't go for a kill just there. Don't tell me he's going to go over to heavy straight away. This is very, very close. Xron looks like he's gone up to Mega.
He has, yeah.
Stopwatch.
And Xron is going to get that Ghostwalk up sooner until Inz did that.
They both got the same amount of...
Now you see me, now you don't.
Leaky rockets. No.
No, I don't think so.
Sounded like he did.
His hourglasses aren't up for just a moment. As Inz might be on the run. Here comes the aggression. The Ghostwalk's still up for Xron. But that he is unrelenting with that aggression in the end. Brilliant move from him. Inz almost making it back in that round after quite a humiliating attempt at punching Xron. But
Not the first of the day.
Xron makes it through though. He qualifies for the Quake Champions Invitational at Dreamhack Winter. Didn't make it in the winners. Base is going to have made it over there, but at least he rounds off the day and qualifies himself, and balance is restored to life as we expected him.
Who knows what would have happened if Inz didn't go and try to punch Ron and won that second round? Or third? No,
Chaos
won
theory of some
3-0.
sort.
Was it 3-0 that was going 2-0?
That
That was the 3-0, wasn't it?
Yeah, it would have been 3-0. So
Yeah, so...
that was insane. Inz, though, I'm hugely proud of what he's accomplished today. It is a shame that in weeks or months' time we're not going to be able to look at him and saying this is like bronze final finish of a high stakes like big money tournament. It's just a qualifier.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, forget that, and I hope that Inz one day is going to be able to return, get to this big international event, to the caliber of Dreamhack Winter, and we'll be able to see him do something well there.
Sure.
He's at least going on the right path in order to set that that benchmark for himself.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts before we close out the day?
No, I thought the CIS qualifiers were super entertaining. Good to see some high standard coming out from ANZ, even though they got some bad nicknames going on down there. Apart from that, I think it was a good day.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, I'm surprised again that we saw Xron not make it till the lower bracket. I think he'll probably get over it. I'll get over it as well.
Good to see that base has come on to a new level, so
Yeah.
I hope he can pull something out with LAN.
I was told that it was between Neutrino and Base who was going to take the second qualifier spot, but Neutrino was he didn't even make it past ends in the end.
He should have. I think he lost that more than. No, that's unfair. He didn't look like he was playing his best.
He underplayed, and I think
Yeah.
Inns didn't. Oh, he just played really well. He was like on.
Yeah, Inns played exceptionally well, and Neutrino was just doing a lot of
Yeah.
questionable moves.
Definitely. So in the end, Neutrino didn't even get into a qualification round. So, I mean, unfortunate for him, but I hope that we see something good from him from the next qualifier. But, you know, there's going to be, again, a high standard event right there, and he's going to have to fight pretty hard for a spot.
Yep.
But nonetheless, guys, thank you everyone very much for watching. Been Zoo, been with ZSX. Next week, we are going to be having Dreamhack Denver, so make sure you're going to be tuning in then as well. There's going to be some insane players going to be going over to Denver to compete there in the duel and the sacrifice.